Gotta move my face out the way. Alright, lesson 2. Two-step equations. This is what we're talking about. Yeah. The next lesson, lesson 3, by the way, might be a doozy. Saying, like in my head, I can picture what's coming. Hopefully, I do a good job. Then you have a chance, right? 2 times a number. We know how to write that. Plus 3. So we got. Hey, I'm gonna use an N. This time I'm gonna use an N. N for number instead of X. Yeah. Hopefully that don't throw you off. 2 times a number plus 3 is equal to negative 10. I just have peanuts. I'm choking on my peanuts. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I gotta teach you this. Gotta teach you this. Watch this. Okay. So how do you say that? 2 times the number plus 3. The last thing that came out of my mouth was plus 3. So you have to do the opposite of that. Do the opposite of whatever the last thing you said was. 2 times the number plus 3. So, down here, go ahead and rewrite that again. 2 times the number plus 3 equals negative 10. The last thing I said was plus 3, so the opposite of plus 3 is minus 3 minus 3. Yeah, do it to both sides. Maintain balance. Okay, so now we have 2 times n plus nothing, because this equals nothing. 0. So go ahead and write that. 2 times n plus nothing equal sign. I should have put a line down here for you so you could line up your equal sign. But I didn't, so you're just gonna have to do your best to make sure your equal signs line up. And then we got negative 10 minus 3, which is Mother Dookie. Calculator's not even on. I'm an idiot. Negative 10 minus 3. Negative 13. Okay, so now we got 2 times a number. Times. We have to do the opposite of times, which is divide. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. And what you got? 2 divided by 2 is 1. N equals negative 13 divided by 2. Negative 13 divided by 2. Mother Dookie. Negative 6.5. Voila. Okay. Pause the video. You try those. You might have to write smaller than I wrote because, look at, I'm all up in their bubble. Alright, so down here I'm going to try to write smaller. Okay. Next problem is not much different than the other problem, to be honest. But, try to get you some practice. 5 times a number. 5 times a number. Like I said, you can use whatever letter you want, whatever variable you want. Just means 5 times something minus 3 is equal to negative 4. Bam. Okay. And I'm going to rewrite this again. 5n minus 3 equals negative 4. The opposite of minus 3 is plus 3. Plus 3, plus 3. So the reason why I want you guys to use two different colors, so you can see it very clearly with your eyeballs. Like if you write plus 3 here and then not plus 3 here, we both know something ain't right. So whatever you write in red here is what you have to write in red there. It has to match perfectly. Not kind of match, perfectly match. Okay, and then you got 5n. Minus 3 plus 3 is nothing, so you just get 5 times n equals negative 4 plus 3. Negative 4 plus 3. What the dookie? Negative 1. Bam. And then, remember, this means 5 times n. The operation is times. So you have to do the opposite of times, which is divide. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. Okay? And then we got 5n divided by 5, which is 1n. And then equal sign goes straight down. Try to, like I said, try to line up your equal signs, and then you got negative 1 divided by 5. Negative 1 divided by 5. Negative 0.2. Negative 0.2. Is that it for this lesson, or is there more after this? I don't know. Oh, yep, more. But that's it, though. Look at it, you can tell. Nothing after that. So, lesson 2 only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 problems for you to do. Lesson 1 had 10. Lesson 2 has 6. What makes these different is the number that is doing the multiplying is going to be negative. Yeah. We need practice with that too. Yeah. So here we go. Wait. Like I said, you should have paused the video and then did those other problems. Like, don't watch the whole video and then try to go do the assignment. Watch part of it, do a couple problems. Watch part of the video, do a couple problems. Yeah? Then you'll feel like you're making more progress. And then your brain won't explode. Okay. Hey, pro tip. Never eat nuts right before you make a video. I got nuts all up in my teeth right now. It's hard to talk. Anyways, negative 1 times a number. Watch this. Negative 1 times a number. I'm using an n. Plus 3. Plus 3 is equal to 10. Okay, so the last thing I said was plus 3, so the first thing you have to do is minus 3. But first, just rewrite the whole thing again. Like that. I know that seems like it's a waste of time. I'm trying to teach you right. Do it the right way. It's only one extra step, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so negative 1 times n plus 3. The last thing I said was plus 3, so the first thing you have to do is minus 3. Minus 3. I don't know why I use 3 so much. Yeah, I used 4 once. Oh well. And then what you get? You get negative 1 and this is nothing, right? Positive 3 minus 3 equals nothing. So you get negative 1 and equals 10 minus 3, which is 7. Don't need no stinking calculator for that. Okay. Negative 1 times n. The opposite of, let's see, times. I said times. The opposite of times is divide. So you have to divide by -1, divide by -1. Remember, whatever you write in red should match. If you ain't got red, use green. If you ain't got green, use pink. Use whatever color you got, except for black. We want some of it to be in black and some of it to be in red. Yeah? You can do it. All right, what you got? -1 divided by -1 is 1. You learn that anything divided by itself is 1. Yeah? 8 divided by 8, 1. 50 divided by 50, 1. 8,000 billion trillion divided by 8,000 billion trillion, 1. That's not a real number, by the way. So -1 divided by -1 is 1. N equals 7 divided by -1. 7 divided by -1 is -7. Bam. Attention. Я кончил. Работу. That's Russian, by the way. I don't know how good it was, but it was Russian. There you go. Finish it up. Hey, let me just say right now, lesson 3 gonna be a doozy. So make sure your lesson 1 and your lesson 2 skills are good, so you have a fighting chance. Yeah? Lesson 3 is going to be like Bruce Lee. That's your opponent. You got to be prepared. You're going to get your butt kicked, but you want to put up a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So, about to get Bruce Lee